What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey 670 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I want to go over just some trades, go over some rumors, and obviously we're gonna get into a lot more rumors once the 2022 offseason comes ahead. And one reporter that I do look at a lot is Peter King, which he did make some assumptions over the Carson Wentz trade and that the Bears and the Colts were interested. So I don't know what sources he does have, but he's one of the best inside sources. And at the same time, not everybody is always right. So like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Like I say with everything what people say on the internet, which we should all do. But we always, I like the speculation. I like going over things like this. So obviously Peter King knows the Eagles have, 3 first rounds going into next year. So Peter King on possibly trading for the Eagles, possibly trading for a veteran quarterback. So this is what he had to say. He said, barring something really weird, the Eagles now will have their own first round pick, and those from the Dolphins and Colts and all could be in the top 20 of the round. And all the Eagles will have 9 picks in the first 5 rounds, 3 in the first, single picks in the second, third, and fourth rounds, and they're in the fifth, 3 in the fifth. With quarterbacks not projected to be super high in round 1, the Eagles would likely be able to sit or maneuver slightly to draft 1, or packaging 3 attractive picks to get a Deshaun Watson or chase a Russell Wilson. Okay, I think I've talked about this a million times of who I'd rather trade for at this point if the Eagles maneuver, try to make another move. We can't, you can't tell me right now that Eagles aren't looking at quarterbacks right now, because even in this draft, they are looking at quarterbacks. I mean, I know that Howie Rose was at the Sam Howell, Kenny Pickett game earlier, like a few weeks ago. He was seen on TV there. So, he's doing his due diligence as a GM, obviously, and the one thing about Howie Roseman is he doesn't go personally to these games to scout players ever. I mean, himself never does it. And that's concerning to me. They could be interested in a quarterback, and we don't know about it, but that kind of shows that they are looking at quarterbacks in this draft. If they're doing that, then there could be a possible, move if the Eagles aren't good with putting Hurts and Minshew in a competition, or, they don't want to make Hurts the starting quarterback next year, or is he have earned his spot as a starting quarterback next year. But trading for a quarterback is interesting, because I think that with Deshaun Watson, whenever everything gets cleared up with him, with his legal stuff and all that, Trading for Deshaun Watson would be a lot better than trading for Russell Wilson, just because he's younger, and I think he's still a good quarterback. I'm not saying that Russell Wilson isn't, but at Russell Wilson at 33, 34, whatever, 12 years in the league already, you have a very short window. So if you give away 2 first-round picks, I wouldn't give away 2 first-round picks for both these quarterbacks for this year. A one for this year and a 1 for next year, and whatever else they want to add to it, I'm perfectly fine with it. But when it comes down to it, if you acquire Russell Wilson, you really don't have much time. You have a couple years, not much. I don't know how many more years he's going to play in the league. Not all quarterbacks can play like Tom Brady. I mean, at a later age, there's some that just can't do it. And Russell Wilson, you trade for somebody like that, the Eagles are telling you right now they're trying to win right now, and they want to get something going. But obviously this defense has a lot of missing pieces. Now, trading for Deshaun Watson is a lot better, because you're trading for a lot younger quarterback. He's 24, 25 years old, and there's a lot more time. You get to invest more time in Deshaun Watson because he's still young. I think that's what makes a lot more sense. So obviously Peter King, he has some inside scoops on a lot of things. We'll probably hear more from later, obviously this offseason coming up into next year. But he has said things about the Carson Wentz trade, and these picks now are starting to move towards, top 20 now, because obviously Miami Dolphins are winning. They won against Baltimore, the Jets, now the Giants, and the Giants didn't have Daniel Jones. So that pick is moving up. I think it's like 12, 15. I forgot what the picks are as of right now. I haven't looked at the updated picks as of right now, but we are out of a top 10 pick for all 3 picks as of right now. And the Eagles will probably not have a top 10 pick this year, depending on what they do the next few games and how other teams lose and win, to see where we're going to drop, where our draft pick is going to be. You have division games left, 4 games left, and it's pretty important to see where this team is going, if they're going to go for a wild card, whatever's going to happen. But, you always want to listen to all the speculation because I do believe the Eagles are looking at quarterbacks right now. Regardless if we like it or not, I think Howie Roseman is looking at quarterbacks in this draft. I think Howie Roseman has been monitoring situations with Russell Wilson. I think he's been monitoring a lot more with Deshaun Watson than Russell Wilson, but at the same time, there was rumors he hired a private investigator to look into Deshaun Watson's legal troubles and all that, of what's going on with that, because they want to know if they trade for this guy and give up draft picks and have to pay this man, is there going to be some backlash from it? Because I don't want to hit Deshaun Watson going to the Eagles and then, he does something stupid or something happens and then, you're back into a mess at quarterback and you're paying him a lot of money. So there's a lot that really goes into it. But I'm good right now for where we are. And, maybe down the road, maybe by the last game of the season, I'll have a different assumption of what we should do. And, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, do I really want to get a quarterback from another team that's been there for a long time? And Russell Wilson, not really. I'd rather develop our own. I'd either draft our own and develop our own. I don't care who it is at this point. You know what I mean? So there's a lot, that we can go into, but only time will tell down the road. Like I said, Eagles are definitely looking at quarterbacks. There's no doubt about it. I think Howie Roseman is trying to do as much homework as he possibly can, and to see what they would do. So obviously you're out of the top 10 with all your picks, your first round picks. So you would have to, you'd have to move up, and moving up, it's not easy. If you have 12 or 13th overall, just say that's our earliest pick. I mean, it's going to take a few picks just to move up, 8, 9 spots if you have to. But I don't know if the Eagles are going to do that. So it's interesting. But let me know in the comment section below what you guys think just about the rumors itself. Do you think the Eagles are more likely to trade for a veteran quarterback? Do you think they're actually interested from some of these quarterbacks in this draft, or do you think that they're just doing their due diligence to see what's out there, but nothing's really, there's no real interest, but we'll see down the road what happens. But just wanted to bring this out there to all of you, and that's it. I'll see you guys later. Shakes what up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.